Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome. I'm so glad you are here. If you are working and grinding and hustling to make money online, you need easy. And that is what I'm here to help you do, to get the system that is easy for you to start creating a place or a space to make money right now with that rich, valuable knowledge of yours. You already have enough. You already know enough. And so all you are missing is easy. So that you can make money while you are working, while you are shopping, folding clothes, cooking dinner, taking the kids to the park. You need easy. And that is exactly what I want to cover for you tonight. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a lot to cover. You're going to want to stay to the end. You're going to want to take notes because I'm not holding anything back tonight. I'm giving you exactly what you need so that you can start making money. Yes, you are working your 9 to 5. You are grinding your 9 to 5 money, that W-2 money, that's for your lifing, to pay your mortgage and your car note and your groceries and your vacations. Keep that in place. What I'm giving you tonight is a space for you to create your legacy money. Now, can it eventually pay for the mortgage and the house note and the car note and all those things? Absolutely, it can. But keep your W-2 right now, and let's get this system built and grow it. So now you'll have something. Once you start growing, you'll have something to pay for your life and your legacy. All right, let's get into it. Welcome to the Small Creators Takeover Tour. This takeover tour is for small creators who are just starting out, who don't have a whole big following, who don't have 1 million people following them and subscribing to their YouTube channel, who still want to make money. And I'm telling you, you can. How do I know? Because I make money every day with my small following. I'm not monetized on YouTube. I'm not monetized on TikTok. That means that those platforms are not paying me for the number of eyeballs and views that I'm getting on those platforms. Not yet. Not yet. But I'm making money by showing up and then offering the solution that my audience is already looking for. And so that's what I'm teaching you to do. I'm teaching you to show up and to offer what your audience is already looking for and get paid. So with that simple formula, you don't need a whole lot of followers. You don't need a whole lot of people that are subscribed. You just need to show up and provide value and sell to the people who are there. And as you grow your following, you'll grow your income that you are paying online. I mean, the income that you are making online, not paying online, making online. So if you need a clear focus, if you need an immediate win and you want to start making money or positioning yourself to make money now, if you want to do it confidently, and if you want a clear, easy path to do all of these things, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Small Creators Takeover Tour. The Small Creators are about to take over. That's right. The Small Creators are about to take over. Gone is the day where only people who have 1 million followers on TikTok are making money. That day is over, because what I created for you is a way to start making money now with whatever type of following you have. And so I want to get into it. So tell me where you are tuning in from. Drop it in the comments so that I can shout you out. We are family here. I am not better than you. I am not smarter than you. All I did was figure out how to connect with my audience who were already looking for the solution that I know I can provide. And so that's what I'm going to teach you today. I'm going to teach you what I did, what I was able to accomplish. 95% of the people who are paying money to me inside of my Cura Circle, they found me on YouTube. 95% of the people who pay me for my products, they found me on YouTube. And last week I only had 342 subs. I have less than 200 subs or 200 followers rather on Instagram, but I show up and provide value to the people that are there and they are purchasing because I am giving them the real solution that they need. Welcome, Jamila, the budget boss, the one and only. Jamila, the budget boss, is on from Wisconsin tonight. I want you to check out her offer because she is literally helping women, helping people take care of and get over the financial trauma that so many people are facing right now. And there is a process that she created that she used to get out of her own financial trauma. You'll hear all about her story when you connect with her. You want to go and check her out. It's Jamila, the Budget Boss. She is on YouTube and she has a phenomenal offer that is going to help you solve your money problems. Like really solve them, get through all the financial trauma you've been facing. I want to shout her out because she's inside the Cura Circle. She's already been through the challenge and she has an offer and is ready to go. All Jamila has to do right now is grow and scale. She has the system that I'm going to teach you tonight. She has it in place. And she did it by being connected in our girl group where we are taking over. We're no longer thinking we don't have enough. We're no longer thinking we're not enough. We are so past that. We are so over that. We're putting out there what we have to offer. And I'm telling you right now, people are already buying it. People are already buying what she has to offer because it solves their financial and their money problems. So go check out Jamila, the Budget Boss. All right. So here's what we're going to do next. Get your pencil, your paper, your favorite notes app, get it out because this is the kind of thing that you want to write down or you can watch the replay. And now that I'm talking about the replay, if you're watching on the replay, please consider continuing to like and subscribe and share these tour segments because they really are helpful and they really are going to help you start making money right now. Now, we're not waiting. Don't wait till you have 1,000 followers on YouTube or 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to start making money. You're going to start making money right now, and here's how. So I want to talk about one product, one system, right now profits. Can you say that with me? Go ahead and repeat it. I know you're out there. If you're on the replay, you can still repeat it. I want you to say one product, one system, right now profits. That's what we're covering tonight. And I want to take my time here because what I'm going to teach you is exactly what we will do together inside of my little oil challenge. It's a 5-day challenge that starts June 16th. And I'll cover a little bit about that and how you can get connected in just a bit. But for right now, let me go ahead and give you what you need. You're here anyway. Let me give it to you now. Does it mean that you don't have to do the challenge? You're going to want to do the challenge because you're going to want that accountability. You're going to want me side by side right next to you, guiding you every step of the way so that in 5 days you have that one product, you have that one system, and you're positioned for those right now profits. But since we're here, let's just go through it. Let's get into it. Today's live, I'm going to take you through the one digital product you need to create. I want to take you through the one all-in-one platform that you need to set up to start making your money right now. And I really do want you to follow the steps that I'm sharing with you tonight because it really and truly will help you get where you need to be. So let's just go ahead and take care of all the myths because I know you want all the things right now and you think you have to have all the sophisticated systems right now. That's not what this is. Please hear me. Please hear me. If you are willing to start small with the one product and the one system and position yourself to start making products, to start making profits with that, I promise you, you can grow and scale over time. I'm never getting ready to tell you all you need is an idea and you're going to make $1 million overnight. That's not what this is. This system is the system that will work. Because even if you did go make $1 million tomorrow night over a one and done miracle way, just because some kind of way you went viral, if you don't have a system to sustain it, you're not going to be able to repeat that over and over again. What am I saying to you? Yes, you can make a miracle money. Yes, a miracle can happen, and you can go viral with one video, and you can get monetized overnight. But that $1 million you made that one time, it's not sustainable because you can't rinse and repeat it. I'm giving you something that you can rinse and repeat. And my girl, Jamila, yes, ma'am. Let me go ahead and put that on the screen for everybody, Jamila. Jamila says, listen to Angela. She's telling the absolute truth. I love this chick. I promise you, I'm telling you the truth. I will not keep anything from you, and I would never lie to you in that way. You can make $1 million overnight by some miracle, yes, and I'm not saying you can't. You can go viral with one video. People have done it. But the people who go viral with one video and get all that attention at one time, in 1 month, they have nothing because they did not build a system, a sustainable system to repeat it. What I'm giving you, it might be the tortoise path. It might be the marathon path, but I promise you, if you use this system and make $10,000 next month, if you lost the whole $10,000, all you got to do is rinse and repeat that same system and make $10,000 again. I promise you. So listen to your girl. Listen to your girl. Okay, if you have your notes ready, I want to start with this. Some people think that just to get started as a creator, that they need everything that at once. They want the ebook, they want the companion journal to go with it, they want the courses, they want the memberships, and they grind and they stress themselves out trying to get all these things out there at one time. That is a recipe for disaster. And because you think if I only have one thing, I don't have a whole lot of chances to make a whole lot of money. But that's not true, because I can prove there's one person that made over $500,000 with $127 product. How did they do that? They showed up, they provided true value, and they created something that people already were looking for and already needed, and they just sold it over and over again. What I'm telling you is this: if you have all these things in your head, get you a brand new, spanking clean, never wrote in journal or agenda. Brain dump all the things you want to do in life. Yes, I want to have the ebook. Yes, I want to have the course. Yes, I want to have the membership. And then I want to have a retreat one day. And then I want to get a nice 6-story, 7-story, 12-story building downtown Atlanta for my headquarters. I want to do all the things. Write all that down. I'm not telling you not to be a big dreamer. What I am saying is, if you want to get from where you are to that skyscraper downtown Atlanta, this is the way to start and grow and scale from there. So all at once is only going to lead you to overwhelm. But here's the reality: if you can just focus on the one thing I'm telling you to do tonight, focus creates results. Focus creates results. And I already know why you want all the things at one time, because you want your idea, you want your creative business to rescue you financially so you can get off your 9 to 5. Well, my friend, I want you to look at it this way. You can either start small, grow and scale, and never be broke again, or try to do everything at once, get overwhelmed, get burned out, and quit altogether. And what you're going to have is you're stuck with your 9 to 5 anyway. Over time, you will get there. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm telling you, ask anybody who tried to do everything at one time and even had success all at once. What happened? They crashed and they burned because they didn't have a system. The system is the solution. The system is the solution. And so what I'm saying to you is this, and it's important: all at once equal overwhelm, but focus creates results. And so what you're going to have tonight, by the end of the night, is one great product, one simple selling system, and that's going to give you your real profits. It's going to give them to you faster than you think. It may not give it to you $1 million in one night, and perhaps it might. I'm not ever getting ready to tell you what God can't do, friend. But what I am telling you is this: if you build what I'm telling you tonight, you're going to be able to sustain it, and you're going to be able to rinse and repeat it over and over and over again. Okay? So here's what you need. You need to have one clear offer that people are already looking for. Please don't just create something that you are passionate about. You can create something you are passionate about once you do have the 1 million followers, because once you have that many people following you, they will buy whatever you have to offer because they already love you. If you're just starting out, it takes time for people to get to know you and date you and then marry you in business. Right? And so don't just create what you are passionate about. Create what you know people are looking for. So one clear offer, and it has to be what they're looking for. If it's not what they're looking for, this won't work. So don't come back and say, Angela, it didn't work. Because I want to ask you one quick question. What you created, is that something you know people need? Is that something that you know people are looking for? Is it something that you know people are buying from other creators? Because if it's not what they're looking for, you're wasting your time. No passion products, no passion projects. Save your passion projects for later. Create what people want and are willing to pay for. And you're going to have your profits, and you're going to have them right now. After you have your one clear offer that people are looking for, then you want the system to sell it. I'm going to show you what that looks like tonight. Let's go ahead and celebrate that. Like the great late Bertie Mac says, it's going to happen tonight. All right. And then once you have your clear offer and you have your one system to sell it, then you're going to have your bold plan that you're going to rinse and repeat to get profits without the burnout. Small creators have to have the profits without, that's right, Jamila, tonight. I'm taking you through it all tonight, and it's going to give you everything you need to start making money. No burnout. You cannot get burnout this way. If you want to put stress on yourself because you're not making enough money, that's on you. What I'm giving you is something that will not burn you out. Let me just say this before we deep dive into exactly what you need tonight, because I gotta say this. This is important, because if I don't say this, it's not fair to you to make you think that you're just going to make money overnight and it's going to solve all your problems. Don't do that. Don't think that way. You're building something that's going to sustain you for a very long time. Just be patient and willing to do it. And here's the way that you can focus and have a perspective around what we're going to do tonight, what you're going to build tonight. Do not put an unrealistic expectation on your brand new creator business, on your just start business, on your just launched product. Don't do that. Because you hate your job, or because you're ready to go, or because you don't want to work anymore, or because you don't want to do what you're doing anymore, you think I'm just going to be a creator and then get rich overnight and then I get to leave my job. Don't put unrealistic expectations on your creative business in that way. The realistic expectation is I'm going to build something real, I'm going to build something sustainable, and I'm going to grow it over time. So if you still working your 9 to 5, still work it, but create this and let this start making you money while you are working. If you are still raising small children, take care of your kids. Build this and let it grow and be sustainable and make money over time. And you'll eventually get to the point to where you won't have to work your 9 to 5. You won't have to do the things that you definitely don't want to do because it's making you money. Here's what happens to most people that start a creative business, and here's why they quit way too early. If you quit or gave up, I promise you quit and gave up way too early because they had an unrealistic expectation on it and thought that it was supposed to rescue them from the job they hate. So what's happening is, because the business is not making you money and you can't tell your boss to kick rocks because you hate your boss. Hopefully you don't hate your boss, but you know what I'm saying, right? If you're in a position where you're unsatisfied or unfulfilled, and you want to do the thing that creators do, and that's work full time and make money doing what they love. If your business is not positioned for that yet, you are putting stress, strain, and struggle on a business that is not realistically going to give you that just yet. It will happen, because it happened for me, and it's happening for a lot of creators out there. Online education is a multi-billion-dollar industry. The money is there, but you're going to have to build something that is sustainable, and that's what I'm going to teach you to build tonight. So don't put unrealistic expectations on it. Keep your 9 to 5. And then while you're working your 9 to 5, using that W-2 to pay for your mortgage and your car note and your kids' college and the groceries, keep doing that. Grow this on the side. And then what's going to happen is, here's your W-2 on this side. So you can see me. Here's your W-2 on this side, and here's your business right here. What's going to happen eventually? You're going to start educating your audience. You're going to start connecting with your audience. You're going to start growing followers, and oh, baby, right? And then this product that you're going to build tonight is going to supersede that 9 to 5. And then when you're ready, you'll know when you're ready, you won't need that 9 to 5 anymore, right? But until this is ready, keep this. That's the best way I can say it. I hope I'm helping somebody tonight. All right. Will it work? Yes, it will work. However, you need to build it so that it is sustainable. So Kristen has something that I love. Kristen is with me tonight. She's my wing woman, and she is moderating for us tonight. And I want to go ahead and post something that she has on the screen. I'm leaving Jamila up there though, because Jamila, this is my motivation tonight. How do I balance growing my audience and making money at the same time? OMG, let me put this on the screen. Let's talk about this for a second. How do I balance growing my audience and making money at the same time? Okay, so once you build what I am teaching you to build tonight, the one product and the one system, that is ready to go. It's like set it and forget it. Remember that commercial, that infomercial years ago? I think it was like a rotisserie oven, and it was set it and forget it. Once you build what I'm teaching you tonight, it's there. And then what's going to happen is, while it's there sitting and waiting, you are educating your audience consistently. 1 time a week, 2 times a week, 3 times a week. You need to choose first how much you are going to show up for your audience. In other words, most people make this very vital mistake. They show up 1 time week 1, then they show up 2 times week 2, then they show up 5 times week 3, and then they go back to 1 time week 4. No, you can't do that. If it's going to be 1 time a week, it's better for you to show up 1 time a week, the same time every week for 4 weeks, than for you to show up 1 time week 1, 5 times week 2, 3 times week 3, and 8 times week 4. The algorithm don't play that. The algorithm doesn't work like that. So if it's going to be 1, it's better for you to show up 1 time at the same time every week than to show up sporadically different times whenever you feel like it. So decide first when you can realistically show up. And to answer the question that Kristen posted from one of our audience members is this: once you get what I'm telling you tonight set up, if you're working a 9 to 5 and you can realistically only show up once a week, show up once a week. Provide value to your audience that 1 time per week, and make sure that in that messaging, you are literally speaking what the audience is complaining about, what they're suffering with, the trauma that they're experiencing. Talk about that. And that is going to open up a dialogue. And don't focus on, I need more subscribers, I need more people to click on my link. No, whoever is there, start a relationship with them, and then they are going to turn into a customer. Let me show you what that looks like. Kristen, you're starting something, Kristen. You're starting something. Let me show you what that looks like, okay? Let's say, for instance, you're in my live tonight. You do what I said with the one product. You do what I said by building the one system that I'm going to show you how to build. And then you launch it. It's out there. The URL is in the internet verse. right? I call it like the universe, the internet verse. Okay, that was corny. All right, it's there. And then you start showing up once a week on the platform that's your perfect fit. It could be Instagram, it could be YouTube, it could be a blog, it could be a newsletter, it could be TikTok, wherever you are comfortable and your people are. You have to go somewhere where your people are. What is your people, Angela? The people that need what you have to offer. Let's say, for instance, you provide the messaging, you provide the content marketing, you are on your perfect fit platform talking about whatever it is your audience is suffering with. What most people make the mistake as creators, this is a classic mistake. When they don't see 1,000 people clicked on it, guess what they do? They're like, well, this not working. This, I'm not gonna ever make no money with this. This not it. And so they automatically think that what they have, what they're offering is not valuable. That's not true. That's not true. You can't control the algorithm. You can't control who YouTube sends you out to. But if you stop focusing on the number of people that clicked or liked, or the number of subs that this video gave you, and you look at your comments and you see what's going on in your comments, that is the answer to your next sale. In other words, if somebody asks a question in the comments, that's your next customer. If somebody reaches out to you or gets your lead magnet, that's your next customer. In other words, don't look at the value of what you have to offer based on the number of people that said that your offer was popular. This is not a popularity contest. You cannot just focus on the number of followers that you have. You have to nurture with the people that you are connecting with. So, for instance, I have comments in my YouTube videos where somebody might say, oh my gosh, this is just what I needed. I'm looking for things like that. Why? Because I'm responding and replying to that person. Well, what did you like about it? Oh, what part was what you needed? Is there anything you're facing right now that you can share in this comment? If not, you're welcome to sign up for a chat with me and let's go ahead and talk it over. I am nurturing one person at a time. While the algorithm is finding a way for me to be seen, while the algorithm is finding a way for me to be noticed, I am nurturing and I am creating relationships with people that are right there. Classic mistake. Classic mistake. I only got 10 people to watch my video. Of those 10 people, did 2 people say that they liked it? You're on to something. Of those 10 people, did 1 person put a comment? Stick with that person. Stick with that person because they can eventually become a customer. Play the long game. I'm telling you, play the long game. So how do I balance growing my audience and making money at the same time? Let that audience do what it's going to do. Let the algorithm do what it's going to do. Let that video do what it's going to do. And focus and nurture who's right in front of you. Now, that's the people that you're going to nurture that's not even on your email list. This is just people who are in the comments. I'm not even going to get started with the number of people that you are passing over and not even giving attention to, who literally gave you their private email address. How you just gonna pass up on these people? In other words, you're looking for the crowd. They have moved on and they're watching somebody else's content. Okay? They have moved on. They're scrolling. Let them scroll until you get 1,000 followers. Let them scroll. But if somebody literally gave you their private email address and you're waiting for the crowd to say this is great, and you're looking over the person that needs you right now, rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. I spend time nurturing the people that are right there in front of me. I don't act like they don't matter. In other words, once you get somebody to download your freebie and give you their email address, that dopamine feeling, oh, they like it. And then you're going on trying to find somebody else. Fix that first. And I promise you, thank you for posting this, Kristen. You're going to balance growing your audience and making money at the same time because you're nurturing the people that are right there in front of you. In other words, let that video from YouTube not going anywhere. My videos from 2 years ago that I thought was crap are still there. And as people start seeing my new stuff, my old stuff is there too. And I could be making, that's the good thing about YouTube. That's why I love YouTube so much. Because when people scroll on my Instagram page and that post is gone, it's never to be seen again unless they physically go to my Instagram page. But with YouTube, everything that I created is right there in front of them. Everything I created in YouTube is right there. And everything I post on YouTube, it is convertible. What do I mean by that? Not the car. It's convertible in that every time I post something on YouTube, that particular YouTube video should convert to something that I'm selling. And it does. So it doesn't matter if I only have 342 subscribers. I'm making money. I'm making more money with my 342 subscribers than most people are making with 3,000 subscribers because of the system that I'm going to teach you tonight. Because of the system that I'm going to teach you tonight. This is a game changer. Such a great strategy. Awesome sauce. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the screen because it's motivating me tonight. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Kristen. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Get your pens ready, get your paper ready, because I'm going to take you through exactly what to do to get this done. So here is the easy path. Here is the easy path. The first thing you want to do, here is the easy path. Let me get to the screen, the scene you need. All right, here is the easy path. The first thing you want to do is you want to start with one problem. What problem can you help your audience solve? Do not try to help them solve all the problems. What one problem can you help your audience solve? If people can't budget their money and they are broke before like for instance, they get paid Friday morning and by Friday evening they're out of money because they don't know how to budget money. They don't know how to turn what they're making into more. That is a problem. Because if they got paid Friday morning and by Friday evening they're out of money, what are they going to do for the next week? Not eat? Not get to work? Not have what they need? So they have a budgeting problem. And I know you're thinking, well, everybody know how to budget. That's not true. Millions of people are in credit card debt. Why? Because they think, oh my God, because they think that the amount of money that they have on their credit means that they have money. No, that's somebody else's money. So if you're not budgeting the money that you have accurately, and you are using somebody else's money because you didn't even budget what you have right, not only are you using somebody else's money that's not yours, you have to pay them 29% just to use that money. You would have did better just budgeting what you have. Okay, that's something you need to consider seeing the Budget Boss about. Her link is in the comments. Go get it. Go grab it. Because if you are using credit cards, you are literally fooling yourself to think that you have money that you do not have. Can I just say this? If you're using credit cards, that's proof you don't have money. Okay, moving on. Moving right along. So you're going to start with one problem and one product that solves it. One product that solves the problem, and that is going to be a digital product. Now, digital products can cover many different things. A digital product can be a coaching program. A digital product can be a guidebook. A digital product can be anything that is downloadable. You're going to need to create a digital product to make this system work. But don't create a whole coaching program that people are going to download. That's going to take you too long to create. If it's going to be worth something, a coaching program is too much. It needs to be something short and simple for two reasons. Number one, because it has to be something you can create fast. And number two, it has to be something that your audience can consume and get a win real quick. Because if you give them something that's complicated, they're going to say that your system doesn't work. Our microwave society doesn't want a 4-year degree to solve their problem. They want something instant and that can work right now. And so your digital product that you are selling passively, it needs to be something short that is going to give your audience a real quick win. It has to be that way. It's the only way it's going to work. Now, will you take that one product and then convert that same customer to now buy your coaching program that's more extensive? Absolutely. And will you turn that coaching program into speaking engagements? Absolutely. And will you turn those speaking engagements into a retreat that people are paying you thousands of dollars to meet you in Aruba to solve the problem? Absolutely. But it all starts with one problem and one product that solves that problem. It has to be a digital product, something that's downloadable, and it has to be something that is quick and easy for you to create and for the people to see the solution, for your audience to see the solution. That's number one. You got to get that out of the way. And guess what? We're going to create that one product in the 5-day challenge. How am I going to create a product in one day, Angela? Because I'm going to give you the template to do it, whereby all you have to do is fill in the blanks. And by the time you fill in the blanks with your rich, valuable knowledge, then a product is ready to go. All right. So what's next? You got your rich, valuable product. And now you need one platform to sell it. One platform to sell it. All right. And that one platform needs to do 3 things. It needs to present the offer. It needs to have a payment link for you to be paid for the offer. And it needs to automatically deliver the offer. Please do not create anything where you have to deliver it manually via email or something. It needs to be automated. That goes back to the question that Kristen posted a few minutes ago. How do you make money and grow your audience and make money at the same time? Because while that is automated and people are buying it more and more and more, you are steadily adding value and content marketing and driving traffic to that offer that's right there ready to go being automated. Hope that makes sense. Tell me in the comments if you're following me. Tell me in the comments if this is resonating for you, because I want to get this right for you. And the only way I'm going to know is if you tell me. You got to let me know, are you following me? Is this resonating? Does it make sense to you? Let me know in the comments, even if you're on the replay. All right. And then once you have your one problem and the one digital product that solves that problem, and you have that one platform that I'm going to show you in a minute how to use, where you can have the offer, the payment link, and the delivery. Once you do that, the only other thing you need is to make sure that you master and multiply it. In other words, going back to the post that Kristen had just a few minutes ago, you master it to make sure that it's exactly what people need, and you put it out there making sure it's exactly what people need, and you master and multiply it by making sure that your messaging is good. If you are posting at the rate, at the consistency that you already decided you want to post, and you're not getting any traction at all, no likes, no comments, no questions, no downloading your freebie, nothing, is just crickets, check your messaging. Because I promise you, the offer, you have nothing wrong with it, but people don't know what you're talking about. They don't resonate with what you're saying. Check your messaging. Check your messages. As a matter of fact, I just did a workshop, I think it was this week, for the women in my community, talking about how to fix your messaging and what 2 AI platforms that will do the work for you, that will get the messaging and create the messaging for you. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. Let's get into how to build this one all-in-one platform to get your system ready to go and ready to make the money. So I'm going to share my screen with you and take you through exactly what you need. All right, we're going to use a platform called Kit. It used to be called ConvertKit, and it started out as a platform just for creators, but it has evolved into so much more. What you see here now is the one ONE, all-in-one platform that you need to put this system in place and put your system in place and start making money right now. Like right now, with 5 followers, created for the 5 followers you have. So Kristen is going to put the link to Kit in the comments so that you can go ahead and grab it and use it for your advantage to start making money right now. So let me explain what you see. Let me tell you what you're looking at. So this is called a creator profile. And what this is it gives you an all-in-one system so that you can have posts for newsletters. So all of these are newsletter posts for people who are subscribed to my newsletter. So every time that I want to give them rich, valuable content, they subscribe to my newsletter and I provide them all of this rich, valuable content. That's miracle number one. They can subscribe to your newsletter for free if it's not a paid newsletter, and you can keep nurturing them by giving them rich, valuable content. Why is that even better than just posting content on YouTube? Because this is a private audience. A private audience. All right? So this is the newsletter part of this all-in-one system, okay? Miracle number one. Miracle number two, I'm going to click on products, because this same system, not only can it provide newsletters for my audience to subscribe to so that I can continue to nurture them with the valuable knowledge they need, I can sell a product. And so on this products page, I have this product here, and while I am building, because I've moved on from the one and done, the one product, I've grown and scaled since then, okay? So I'm already on a flagship offer in the pipeline. But for those who are just starting out, you need something like this so that this could be making you money in your sleep while you're building other things and building more things, okay? So on this one and done all-in-one platform, I can sell a product. So my customer, all they have to do is click on Get Your Copy Now. It explains what the product is. They click the link. They pay. They put their name in. Their email in. They put their name in. They put their credit card number in. And when they click pay, this system, this all-in-one system, automatically delivers the ebook that they bought, automatically delivers it to them. I am done. I am done. All right. That's miracle number two. So Kristen, put the other link. This link that you have in here, Kristen, is the link to the whole platform, my example. I want you to give them the link to sign up for their own platform. And I'm going to send it to you again, Kristen, so you can get it. Hold on one second. Okay, Kristen, I sent it to you. You can add it to the comments. All right, so miracle number two, making money in your sleep. That's right, Jam. Making money in your sleep. This should be making money at all times. So going back to why this works, because your only job, once you set this up, and we will set this up in the challenge. But once you set this up, your only job from there is to keep providing value, keep providing content marketing on your perfect fit platform, and lead them to this link. See this link up here? AngelaTesano.kit.com, and it doesn't have to be this link. This URL, it could be whatever URL you want with this platform. It could be budgetboss.com. It could be teach your third grader how to read.com. It could be whatever you want. I already have a URL and other systems that I use. So I'm way past this, and I'm not saying that as an humble brag. I'm just saying that I started here and I grew from there. So where most of my things are is in my Command Central website, right? So if you go to my website, everything you need is all here. If you want a freebie, if you want to join the lounge, if you want to join the challenge, if you want my blueprint course, if you want to join the community, if you want to see what people are saying about me, if you want the blog, if you want the little all jar, all the things, you will get there. But for now, you just need this one page where people can get that one offer. Okay, let me show you how easy it is to set up. I'm going to go to this screen. Nope, this screen. Okay, so this is the back end of this platform I'm telling you about. And Kristen is going to put the link. The link is in there. Partners.convertkit.com. That link right there. It is an affiliate link, but it won't cost you a dime more to get the link. It just means that I am going to be compensated from Kit by just sharing this with you. That's all it means. This is another way for me to make money. So if you want to support me and you want this platform, you can do 2 in 1. The point I'm making is if you look at the screen that you see here on your screen, I'm going to show you once you create this, once you get this plan, and it's not even going to cost you a whole lot of money. You can even get started for free. You're going to want to upgrade eventually because there's more features you're going to get, but you can start now. And here's what you're going to be able to do. You're going to be able to grow. Here's where my subscribers are, landing page and forms I can create if I want to create a freebie, the creative profile that I'm telling you about right now, and recommendations. I won't get into all of that. I can send broadcasts out, sequences, email templates, snippets. I can automate. I can earn by products, tips, payouts, and of course there's learn. What I have right here now is the products page. And for you, remember you created that one product inside of the challenge. You're going to click on new product. You're going to put the name of the product. So let's say, for instance, I have about 1 billion. So, I mean, I have a lot of products. So I'm going to put in here a vision map planner. Vision map planner. I'm going to say business vision because I have 3 planners I can sell, or I can even sell this as a bundle. All right. So that's the name of my product. What is it? Is it a product, like a digital product, or is it a subscription? Now, if Elle is here, Elle was here last night. Elle, if you want to use this platform for a paid newsletter, you would click on prescription because that way people can pay you regularly and have access to your newsletter until they cancel. Hopefully they never don't. Okay. But in this case, I'm selling one product. One product. That's right. Kiss, baby. Yes, Jamila. Keep it simple, sweetie. I love Jamila so much. The budget boss. Y'all need to check her out. She legit. Okay. So I'm going to click. I have the name of my product. I'm going to click product because it's one digital product. Now, if you want it to be something that is multiple products, it's going to complicate it a little bit. There's a workaround, but I'm not teaching that. I'm teaching one product that people can access just by the one download. If it's going to be, you're welcome, Elle. Elle says thanks, y'all. If you want it to be modules, weekly modules, multiple products, that's not what this is unless you put it in a zip file or unless you put it in a one-pager where they have links to all the things. That's your workaround. That's not what this is. This is a one download solution. And that's the best one you need right now anyway, because you need something you can start making money on right away. Not nothing complicated. So I'm going to click that it is a product. I'm going to click next. How much do I want it to cost? Do I want a standard fixed one-time price? Or do I want my customers to choose? That's an option. Or do I want to have a payment plan? This is a $27 product. This is a $27 product. There's no, we're not splitting $27. Okay? We're not doing that. All right? And you know what? Nah, I'm not going to let you choose. I'm not going to let you choose, but I will give you an option to tip me if you want to. All right, one standard price. This is going to cost $27. Remember, we're not creating anything less than $20. We're not creating anything more than $50. It has to be between $20 and $50. This is going to be $27. Allow customers to choose the quantity. That won't be necessary. It's a download. I want my currency to be in dollars. I'm going to click next. And then I'm going to ask myself, oh, L, this is for you, L. This is for you, L. If you want to have a members only newsletter, you would click this. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm clicking on digital download, like a digital product or an ebook. That's what I'm selling. Now, if I were selling something else that's not downloadable, like coaching or consulting, I would click this. Please don't jump into this just yet. You don't overcomplicate this. You're going to grow to it. I promise you. You're going to grow to it. You need something that you can sell passively while you're working your 9 to 5, while you're cooking dinner, while you're folding the clothes, while you're taking the kids to the park. Build this first. Make your $1 million on this first. Your $2,500 a month on this first, and then grow. So it's a digital download, and then I'm going to upload my file. Here is my, this is not, oh, can I just say this? I have everything so very organized in terms of my business assets that I'm never looking around for the things that I need. If you try to upload something and you got to look all over the internet and look all over your desktop to find it, you're doing it wrong. Everything about Vision Map Planners is in this folder. I have other products. I have planners, digital products and services, my brand. Okay, the list goes on. The point is, I'm going to go and find my business planner. There it is, my PDF. I'm going to double click on it. It's going to upload. Done. There's the product. I'm going to click next. What domain name do I want for it? My custom domain name is angelachesno.kit.com. But the URL, let me just say this. This URL right here is what you are going to put in your content marketing as the link to buy your product. You need this URL because this is how you're going to make your money. This is important. So when you create it, go ahead and grab it. Put it in a nice, safe place so that if you find somebody that you're talking to in the elevator and they happen to be talking to somebody on the phone about a problem that you happen to solve, just say, you know what, I was not eavesdropping, but I'm a content creator and I've helped millions solve the problem you were just talking about. Would you like to hear more? Right? They say, yes, give them this link. Boom, you just made money. All right? Create product. I'm going to click create product. Give it a minute. All right, there's my product. I can make money. I don't have 1,000 followers on YouTube. I only have 342, 62. I don't even know how many it is right now. I'm only in the 300s. But every time I talk about how important it is to have a planner for your business, and if you don't have a planner for your business, you're never going to make money. Guess what? When I get through talking about that, I'm going to have this link in my description for people to buy it. So the first thing I want to do now is I want to add the picture of it. So I'm going to click on this link. I'm going to click replace here on the right. I'm going to click upload an image. And here is the graphic for my product. I'm going to double click on it. Boom. Product ready to go. Y'all, I'm dropping some serious dimes tonight. Y'all. All right. Vision Map Planner, Business Vision. And I'm going to click in this space right here to add the content that I want to add here. Now, I'm just uploading this right here, right now, for the purposes of you to see what it looks like. And I got to wrap up because I got 1 more minute. I'm going to quickly go to my website where my Vision Map Planner really is. So I'm going to go to Vision Map Planners, and I'm going to just grab, because this is on my website page. Because remember, I'm past just the 1-pager. So I'm going to add this here just for the sake of Command V. Boom, boom. And I would probably need to have a little bit more here, but you get the point. All right. Get it now. This is not my brand colors. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to go brand colors. My brand colors are already saved. Orange is my brand color. Or if you can go green as my brand color, but that doesn't look right. So I'm going to go orange as my brand color. Boom. I'm ready. Everything looks good. I'm going to click save. I'm going to click publish. All right. Do I want to add a discount code? No. Here is my link. Here is what I'm going to provide my customer to start selling. It's all there. right? Boom, it's done. And that's it. That is it. Now, if you want to do this work with me in real time, all you have to do is sign up for the challenge, and we're going to create this product together on day 2. We're going to get the product. In other words, what you saw on my screen, I'm going to create that on day 2. That's where I'm going to give you the template, and you're going to add in your own valuable information for the product to be completed. And then on day 3, we're going to do together in real time what I just showed you. All right? Done. And all you have to do is join the challenge to get that done. We're going to do it in 5 days. Here is the little all challenge. Make your first $100,000 on one product. You need one product. You need one system to sell it. And you need to master and market it to make your money. I am so glad you are here with me tonight. I hope that you have found so much value. It's important that you get this off the ground. No longer are you thinking you're not enough. I just showed you how simple it is to get it done. Y'all, you can do this. You can do this. You can make your first $100,000 on one product. You need to solve one problem. You need to create one product, and you need to set up this one system. Kristen, go ahead, if you don't mind, adding the link to this kit platform in the comments one more time so that people can click on the link and go ahead and start getting it set up. We'll do this together. I'll do this with you side by side inside of the challenge if you want the accountability to get it done. You know the beautiful thing about the challenge? You will be able to get it done. Why? Because we're going to be doing it together. You can say, oh, I'll get to it. It's going to happen. This was great. I'm going to make it work. Yep, you can. But will you do it if you're in the live with me? Yeah, because I'm going to see to it that you do it. Thank you so very much. The Budget Boss says, join the challenge. I promise you won't regret it. Okay, I'm a little bit over, but I wanted to give you all the valuable. I didn't gatekeep anything. I showed you and shared with you exactly what's possible for you. If you want to do it in real time along with me, get in the challenge, bet on you. Click the link in the description. If you want to get a jump start on, go ahead to set up the link. Set up the kit. The link is there for you. If you want to wait to do it with me in the challenge, you can do that as well. Join me tomorrow night for day 6 of the Small Creators Takeover Tour. It's just going to get better and better and better. If you thought tonight was great, tomorrow is going to be greater. Like my grandmother used to say, it's going to get gooder and gooder. I'm so glad that you all were here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will see you tomorrow night for day 6 of the Small Creators Takeover Tour. Bye for now.